Well, blood magic still hasn't been pushed. Yeah, last version 19 days old. Yep, the crystal drawer filled up while we were gone.
Yeah, hang on just a second, folks. Hey, there we go. I got to get some bumps ironed out. I forgot. Some changes happened to my audio setup over the weekend. Let me correct them real quick. Let's see. Okay, audio. That is not correct. Oh, that's correct, actually. That's not correct. Let's do that.
Got a little Swedish there. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Cut, say something for me. Okay, in theory, they didn't hear that. Now I'm going to unmute you.
More words?
Aha! Yep, quick settings adjustment. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. I hope everybody's doing good today. Welcome to Tuesday live stream. We have people. Yeah, I have a super short haircut. You can see, hang on a sec. You can see my streak up there. It gets wider every time I cut my hair shorter. Actually, I keep considering doing that, Shadow Star. I do. Okay, I am seeing... Let's take a look at this here real quick. Notifications. Nope. Web server. There we go. Embed chat in stream. I'm going to try this one more time. You guys will bear with me just a second. Let's see if I can do this.
Just for reference, I would be totally fine with a shaved head. It would make less mess than buzzing your head every couple of months.
Yeah, I could do it in the shower, honestly.
It's delicious.
Okay, let's put that one over here for the time being. Is that gonna work? Maybe? Let's put that there. Okay. Oh, there we go. It is showing something up. I'm just gonna do two. This way I can send a live stream link to the restream.io guys. I do apologize for the slow start. We actually are logged in. I just overlooked a couple of details I should have tested yesterday. They do not call me the streak, Chris Jackman. I resemble that remark. Hey, Xylus. Let's see. When I was working, I kept it that short because I worked on live roller conveyors. Yee. That sounds like a scary job, Jedco. Let's see. We've got ex-aerodynamic tribal. We've got Jedco. Boy, now that's a haircut. Yeah, I hate long hair. My long hair, because it gets curly and impossible to deal with. The longer it gets, the more impossible it is. Let's see. Greater C says, nice haircut. Thank you very much. Greater C, I don't really like the new notification tab. Blame Windows Update. And yes, actually, this is a Windows Update thing. Changed a whole bunch of my audio, and ever since my audio changed, I got a buzz in my stereo mix feedback loop. I got something in my stereo mix loop, so I had to turn that off and install Voice Meter Banana and use it as a virtual audio patch cable. It's dumb. Real Infinite says, what's your plan for today? Way back there. Hey, Dusk 4E. What's going on? We have 3 people watching on Twitch. I'm hoping I'm still seeing Twitch chat. Let's get in. New messages. There we go. I'm actually going to, because I had to fix some bugs ahead of time, you're going to hear a very loud noise here. There it is. Come on. Thank you. Okay. Hooray. I think I'm finally set up. So, Mr. Cuts.
Yes.
How are you doing today? How did the raid go this weekend? The WoW raid.
Oh, yeah. It was good. We finished off Heroic. Heroic Emerald Nightmare.
You get any cool stuff from it?
Actually, I did get a few bits. I got second legendary.
Ooh.
They're both terrible.
Oh, testing Twitch chat and saying hello. There we go. Dalvin 0, technically speaking. And Greylock is over there somewhere. Okay. Got to get this right. This is Restream.io. This is the chat that I've been trying to get working. Oh, God, I can feel a sneeze coming on. Oh, never mind. And I've been trying to get it working because it consolidates chats on screen. People can look at it and see what's going on. I've not worked up to the point where I'm ready to switch to it whole hog just yet, but I am testing it. Bavin. I'm going to give up past that. I'm sorry. My brain has its limitations. How you doing? The Real Infinite. I hope I will catch that I will catch some gameplay. Yeah, we're fixing to switch over that right now. I'm going to swap over. Here we go. And somebody asked what my see Cuts Park's the same place I do.
No, I just got up here because I saw you up there.
Oh, well, great minds think alike, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, my task for today is this stuff. It is Botania.
Wow.
I do want to mess with that some. I'm probably not going to make great strides, and you're probably going to be screaming at the screen a lot and telling me that I'm doing something wrong. I am washing out just a little bit. There we go. Grocery shopping with Vagram, LOL. Okay, now I'm seeing some Twitch chat says Greater C. Yeah. Hey, Donny Mams, what's going on? Keep Twitch chat behaving, Mr. Greylock. That reminds me real quick what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn off that. And I'm going to turn on a new stream chat 2. We're going to put this in here. And we're going to do that by that. Okay. We're going to pull this down to about the middle-ish. Now, in theory, God save us, there's multiple Greylocks. Oh, gosh. Okay. Hangover day. What's that? Yeah. I'm with the wife on that. This is the day after my birthday, by the way. Thank you very much, everybody, for the wonderful wishes. I got inundated on Discord and Twitter, which was awesome. But I don't drink. That's mostly because it doesn't cooperate with my stomach. Even way back into high school before I had an ulcer, like a couple of sips of alcohol, and I get sick to my stomach real quick. Don't know why. So, I'm not a drinker.
I did by choice.
Yeah, exactly. Let's make that like that. There we go. I'm trying to adjust this Restream.io chat. I would like both sides to be able to see what's going on. So yeah. Hey, Wirewolf, what's going on? What's happening? Okay. I was going to make some space for Botania. I have not done that yet because I'm a lazy arse. I'm trying to think of where I want to put it, though. I don't want to have it near the blood magic / chunk loader stuff, so I'm thinking about leveling out some space over here. Actually, I just need some dirt. I think I've got some over here. Not a lot, but I got some. Alcohol allergies are horrible. Yeah, I don't know if I have. I've always kind of told people I did, but I didn't know if it was just the fact that, since I kind of grew up in a, what's the phrase, a teetotaler household.
For all you Americans, that would be a Southern Baptist household.
Yeah, basically. So, my household that I grew up in was not much of a, an alcohol thing. The only time alcohol came into the equation was like at a wedding or special occasion like that. And even then, you were kind of afforded like one glass, maybe two, and that's where it stopped. And this is not necessarily a bad thing. That just means growing up, I was not in an environment, especially in my later teenage years, where I was around a lot of alcohol or alcohol imbibing folks. So I don't think my body ever built up the tolerance. I think that's really what it comes down to. Not that big a deal. Uh-oh, Cuts left.
I crashed.
Whoa, what did you crash doing?
Massive baubles failure. I looked inside the capacitor. I saw the bubble stuff was all weird. Came out of the capacitor. There were like different items that shouldn't be there in the bubble slots. Clicked on one, crashed.
Yo. Well, that's what you get for clicking on things. Good grief, man. Okay, let's get our Psi tree capitator spell going on here. We can clear out some trees, get us some nice wood in the process. I do hear a zombie. Whee! Okay. Let's go down here. Okay. Mystic Aerodani Tribal. I'll just sneak in here, he says on Twitch. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. Just a strange neutral tolerance. Yeah, natural. Yeah, the wife has actually got a much stronger system for the alcohol thing than I do. It's just one of things. Never had a hangover, even after drinking grain alcohol, but I down water every glass of booze. That's the right way to do it, Shadowstar. I have a whopping 4 people on Twitch. Woohoo! So, in regards to today's tasks, I want to get started with some of the basics of Botania. I'm not sure how much space I want to allot towards this, or let's just clear them pesky leaves. There we go. Wait a minute, is that? Yep, poison ivy, I was about to say. Is that poison ivy? We still have some of that stuff around here. Aggravating as heck. I hate poison ivy. That dumb addition to Biomes of Plenty, sorry. I'm gonna put that back to dig. I have a whole bunch of stuff now. Let's get somewhere. I was about to say somewhere. I have a shoveler. A shovel that Mr. Cuts made me. Really nice 3x3 shovel. So yeah, I don't know. Is there a particular goal that I want to shoot for today? Wolfon says I gotta open up Twitch on my phone to up that count. It's okay, don't strain yourself. I'm so behind on the Twitch curve in the grand scheme of things. Probably some of you are wondering why I'm even bothering with Twitch as it stands right now. My primary reason is because the YouTube gaming developers have been kind of asleep at the wheel. I do not think that they have been afforded the power and responsibility that they should be by the main developers of YouTube. I think they kind of get ignored. That's a theory. I don't know that for a fact, but it's the impression I get. I think that's going to be fine for green space, for open space. So there's a lot of innovation that could have been done, or bug fixes that need to be done that still have not been fixed a year later after the fact. They are implementing some features to try and stay competitive in the market, but I think for the most part, those are minor. No, I'm not going to pick that stuff up. Minor allowances for, you know, just to kind of make it look like they're doing something. That's my guess. I don't know if that's true. Not sure. Okay. We have a lot of junk. I'm just going to get all of it and put it in here. Rhubarb. Woo! Oh, crap. I was making some bread. That's right. I don't need that. Let's drop that. Go back to the house real quick. Twitch on the left screen, YouTube on the right screen. Says Shadow Star. Have you done anything with Botania? Not really. I've got a little bit of stuff. I was making some, specifically gathering some flower petals. Boop, right there. Because I wanted to, or flowers specifically, because I wanted to get up a stock of flowers so we could actually get started with a good starting point, you know. We do not have the world gen for these, and the world gen does not look to have been turned up very high at all. So there's a stack, bread, sandwiches. Oh. I'm just gonna get those and put that there. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Real Infinite. I had got bare started. I just got the very basic stuff done. Let's see, if we do this, we turn it into Lexica Botania. I'm actually going to keep... actually, I wanted that the other way around. I want to keep that handy. So for now, I have been doing, let's see, what was it? Fertilizer? Floral fertilizer, yeah. Mystical pink petal. Okay, weird. So I have these. What I've been doing is you get this, and get those, and turn those. Let's turn that into something. I need to get one more flower and get something that I already have. I actually am going to end up with extras, but whatever. Oh, can I just do that straight? No, I can't. I have to do that, and then that. One thing I'm going to want to do is come over here and get one of those. I'm going to turn it into 4. I'm going to make a crafting table that I can take over here. Actually, let's make it into a slightly nicer crafting table. I'm just going to park it here-ish. And what we want to do is we're going to put this here, that across there, get some floral fertilizer, find some open space, and we get more flowers. That has been about the gist of it. Let's see, biomes aplenty. I'm actually going to kill a whole bunch of the green around here, specifically to make it easier for me to, at a glance, look in through this area and see, oh, what flowers do I actually have? Mr. Cuts is back. Well, maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see if you picked up a bugged object or what. Oh, I got a random Ender Lily seed. We have so many of those at home, it's not funny. I'm going to drop it. Okay. I have looked in this book before. I should not just be getting the achievements right now. Oh, Botania's changed since you have last used it in this instance. Okay. I'm going to click that and go away. Whatever. I usually don't like that song because it reminds me of a very, shall we say, intense scene from Reservoir Dogs. What did I miss a conversation for?
You usually do. How would this be any different?
Yeah, no kidding. You're talking about Reservoir Dogs and music. What song are you talking about?
Mr. Trilby made a reference to the Stuck in the Middle with You song.
Oh, yeah, Stuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. That's like Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Ever since Face Off, that song has been completely changed for me in terms of point and perspective. There's a scene at the end of it where there's a massive shootout. Well, this little girl has got headphones on and she's listening through her little toy kind of tape cassette thing. She's listening to Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and it really makes you look at that song differently. It's a great song. Clowns to the left, jokers to the right. Yeah, great song. It's been a while since I watched Reservoir Dogs. I need to dig that back out. Okay, so now we do basics and mechanics. We have actually gone through the tutorial, despite what this book thinks. Let's go back. Lexica Botania. We are literally reading that. I don't see why it should tell me how to make itself. That seems a little weird. So
Well, you can find it in boxes.
Okay, well, that's a good point. That's a good point. You can find, yeah, but shouldn't you just have a recipe for it in any eye and that's it? I mean,
Well, yeah, but if you don't have any eye,
see,
for some whatever reason, it's working against being with vanilla.
see, that's one of those things where somebody says, you know, how they love life except for the whole breathing thing. I'm like, I'm lost on that comment. I get that people do actually do mods without any eye, but to me that is so strange of a concept. Does that make sense? It's so boring.
Oh yeah, I mean, it seems absolutely ludicrous to play without something like that now, but
yeah.
it is designed just in case you are.
Vanilla, I get. You don't really need any eye with vanilla. But once you start getting into modded, okay, there's an Enderman standing directly behind me. I can hear it. Don't panic. Nightbots. Double posting again. Woohoo! Okay. These flowers can be plucked from mystical petals. So what I think I'm going to end up doing... we go over here. We take this. Get these out. See, this is one of these things where I like the concept of the floral fertilizer, but I really don't think it gives you enough. On average, I get about 4 flowers, and I have to use at least 2 of those flowers to get 4 more flowers. You see, it's one of those things. So now I have to get 2 of those flowers. I get 4 petals. Turn those petals into powder. Then we come back over here and we have to do this all over again. So the gain really isn't a fast gain for me. It's 1, 2, 3. See, I didn't even get 4 that time. So that's not really a... I really wish that stuff would despawn. It's not really a massive gain. That's what I'm worried about. Let's get... I got duplicates of that and that. So I'm slowly basically getting the point to
the Amaranthus is a pain to make.
The Jaded Amaranthus?
Mm.
How
Needs
really...
a rune of spring.
We have to what?
Needs a rune of spring, so it's the second tier of stuff off the runic altar.
Oh, it's not even that's not even the first
Pretty
tier?
early, but no, that's water and fire make spring. You know, there's other bits in. It's the same. You know, still stuff that's required to make it, but you need to do 2 layers of it, so it's more of recipe stuff.
See,
Point is, you need mana already and a runic altar to actually make it.
Yeah, this is the boring part. I'm having to get things that I've got extra. This is not quick progress on doing this, unfortunately, but in order to get at least a little bit of every single kind of flower, I have to do this. And it's not fun. So we do this. And we do that again. And I got 1, 2, 3. See, I think this should give me like a 3x3 square. I mean, a 3x3 grid of just solid flowers. Loving the changes in Forge lately, says S-Dubs. What do you mean, S-Dubs? Apologize in advance on my cell phone. My fingers don't obey me much. Hey, Arseg, what's going on? Yeah, I can't play with that journey map either, Chris Jackman. I get lost. Exact same reason Tech Brew made the mod. Hey, what's going on? Hola, Benjamin. English, por favor. I don't know if you're just greeting in Spanish and you're going to say the rest in English, but English, please. Yeah. So, I'm going to build up some flowers here, and then I'm going to see what kind of stuff we can get started with. I'm so rusty on Botania. I've messed with it in a while. Boop. See, I got 3 flowers. Oh, come on. There we go. 3 flowers that time. Let's do that. I hope everybody had a really good weekend. I did. Had a great weekend.
I have a solution for you. I will in a second when I come.
For what, flowers?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do that. Do that. Come over here. Trying to get at least one of everything. I may or may not succeed at that. But the amount of return you get on the floral fertilizer is a pittance in comparison to what you actually need if you're having to use it.
May I have the pestle for a second?
There you go. Apparently I need more coffee, says Jen. Oh yeah, by the way, honey, I sniped the rest of your coffee.
Such a...
I figured you would. It's okay.
Where did you get this red powder from?
I built rose bushes.
From who, what?
The rose bushes out from the forest. I went and picked a load of them, and they make 2 dye each.
Oh, and you can get the dye and turn it into... Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Dude,
Well, you just craft the flowers with the pestle, and you get the floral powder instead.
You're a freaking genius.
Better than the dye, because you need 2 red and 2 yellow dye, but if you do it through that, you can just use 4 red powder.
That is awesome. Okay, so next thing I'm noticing real quick, I want to get some wood and bring it back over here. I'm going to need some chests for the sake of organization. Let's do that, and then that. Should mean that bottom one, you can put stuff like that. Which means now I have... Yeah, you might have just saved me a whole bunch of time there, Mr. Cuts. Thank you very, very much.
That's what I'm here for.
Of course, that might mean that I might have to ask you to do it again here in a little bit.
Oh, I'm already off gathering more.
Awesome. This is why Cuts is an awesome team partner to have. I'm still running on about half. Thank you. The coffee berry is here. So let me just get some of these flowers here, folks, and then we can get started on the interesting stuff. Today's a good day for me, Mr. Vagram. Hey, that's good to hear. Arseg. I am freed up a whole bunch of time on my schedule, just in case you have been out of the loop on things and you missed a post on my website. I'm trimming back my live streaming schedule a little bit, basically because I have been putting about 20 hours a week into live streaming. 10 hours of actual live stream content, another 10 hours of pre and post preparation for things, getting ready, so on and so forth. So, whoops, didn't mean to double do that. Yeah, I have been, I'm actually going to put the tools in the top chest. I've been prepping for...
Bees.
What's up? Did you find some bees?
Bees.
Bees.
Yeah.
Let's put the flowers in here. I probably want to organize this a bit better, but whatever. Organization now. Anyway, I'm cutting back my live streaming schedule a wee bit. There's still going to be this ForgeCraft stream, and then the other ForgeCraft stream later in the week. This stream is timed for European audiences, some American viewers, but it's primarily for my European audience. The one on Thursday is primarily for my American audience. It works out better that way. Let's see. Mr. Trilby says, John Wary, as far as I know, bees only grow vanilla flowers. Oh, that's a good point. Wait a minute. You're using vanilla flower bushes, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if we did actually have, even if it was just a bee set up, and it was being cycled back in, the bee and the queen and all that stuff was being cycled back in a what is it called, a little hive thing, for the sake of propagating flowers around it, wouldn't that kind of be a vanilla flower factory?
It would, yes.
Hey!
And all the different types of vanilla flowers work, though I'm pretty sure, unless it's just in this version, because back in 1.7, I'm sure that the Biomes of Plenty flowers were all registered.
Okay, so John Wary might have an actual point there. That might be something I'm going to work on next live stream, because that could be a really good way to get some vanilla flowers, and that's what Mr.
However,
Cuts
if the Biomes of Plenty flowers are registered to it,
yeah?
It's not that great, because the BOP ones can't be turned in directly into the floral fertilizer.
Oh.
The powder, even.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's still the point. Well, no, okay. You can't turn it into dye then powder. You have to turn it straight from flour to powder.
No, you can't turn the BOP ones into powders.
Okay, that's what my question was. So, but it's still the percentage, right? It's still if we're getting any free vanilla flowers.
Yeah,
even if it's at a slower rate because it's being polluted by BOP ones, we're still getting.
But honestly,
some.
by the time we get to the Jaded Amaranthus, which don't be a huge amount of work, it'll just spit out Botania flowers anyway. Right.
That's the actual goal that we're shooting for. Let me see if I can find it here real quick in the book. It is the Jaded Amaranthus, named after Jaded Cat, I believe. The Jaded Amaranthus is made just for that purpose. Feeding it with mana from mana pools will give it we'll have it quickly grow new mystical flowers around it in any spots it can find. We have to craft one, of course, getting into. It was this or Clematis. Really weird. What's even stranger is that Clematis is actually a street near where I live. Wait a minute. Did you just summon a bunch of flowers in one turn? Yeah, so is that that's against the rules, isn't it? Screw the rules. I have mana. So basically, you put the Jaded Amaranthus down, and it makes Botania flowers around it in a radius, and it's awesome. Let's see. Marcus Pilchick says, "Hey Vigram, got you a haircut. I see, looking good. Thank you very much, Marcus. I hate having long hair. Bothers me." Matt the Dev. Hey, what's happening, Matt? Matt, I might have to pick your brain later about a website thing. I'm thinking it's simple, but there's probably a right way and a wrong way to do it. No, it's okay, Marcus. Real life gets in the way. I get this. If anybody understands it. Oh, wait a minute. Not just the forestry mod, the GrowthCraft B box. We don't have GrowthCraft on here, John Wary, unfortunately. If you right-click the flower pouch of Botania in a chest, all the flowers are put into the... Oh, seriously? Is that a thing? Why am I carrying this thing around with me? I don't need it. Anyway. Okay, so we have... I'm just going to get one of... Actually, I have a whole bunch of those. Let's put that back. Let's get one of these. Let's go down here. I'm just gonna pick these up. They should have gone into, yep, they went into there. And I just, it's probably shift right click. Yeah, it's shift right click. Okay, that's cool. Website things. You know where to find me, bud. Exactly, Matt. I know where to find you, man. Matt the Dev does that for a job, like for realsies, website stuff. So I know who to ask. The Amaranthus places mystical flowers in a 17 by 17 area. Yeah, it's actually a pretty big area, Greater C. So yeah. Okay. By the way, anybody watching on the Twitch side of thing, I am watching Twitch. We do have consolidated chat. It should be over there on that side of the screen. So, you know, it'll show up. We're not ignoring him. I do wonder if I need to scale down the size on... Yeah, but I want to make sure the text is legible. Whoop! The cuts is returned. Top chest.
Flowers.
A top chest is where the thingy is. If you just want to make a whole bunch of that powder again. Okay, so... mystical flowers, let's see. Right-clicking on a petal on the ground will bury it. Yeah, you can use it for lighting. That's why I would rather have more than less. That's why I really want to get that Jaded Amaranthus, but we're going to have to get some methods for making mana. I'm mixing floral powder with bone meal. We already got to that point. Oh, right, you can do it with just dyes, but you have to have 2 and 2. Blech.
There you go. It's in the chest.
Holy moly. That's a lot.
Flowers.
Actually, I'm going to keep I probably don't need to, but I'm going to keep some of that. Yeah. Let's do that. Put that away. Man, black ones are hard to get. Okay, so I do believe the passive flowers have gone by the wayside, which means we're actually going to need to keep a consolidation, a small amount of some coal or charcoal over here. And we're going to have to use a, what's it called, an endoflame?
Yes.
Right, which means a dropper mechanism. I don't have an item magnet this go around. I don't think you do either.
Nope.
So
Don't like them.
Yeah, so we don't... Well, I do like them, however, when it comes to having a multi-person base, I don't like them. They are impractical. If it's me by myself, sure, all day long. But, yeah, when you have multiple people sharing a space, it's just not practical. It's not friendly. So, so we can do endoflame, we can do a dropping mechanism, which do mean I'm going to need to get a dropper. That should be relatively easy. We can do it manually for the time being, and I think we have a whole ton of charcoal. But there's going to be some things we're going to have to do first. I got one more piece of floral fertilizer. Okay, so we go over here, we get this, we do a shift right click. That is now empty, and we have a mess load of flowers. Thank you very much, Mr. Cuts. That is awesome. Okay. Okay, so Petal Apothecary. Oh, this is something we're gonna need. I'm gonna need an infinite water source in the Petal Apothecary. Where's the recipe for it? Okay, so let's go get some cobblestone real quick, and a couple of buckets. Do I have buckets? We have buckets somewhere in the system. Need a couple of buckets of water. Welcome back, S-Dubs. Ring of Magnetism, Team Meat Shield. What? Hey, Berg, what's going on, man? Wait a minute. Berg. It's Tuesday afternoon. Are you feeling okay? Are you still off work? Hey, Chev. Oh, okay, yeah. Berg was still sick, man. Berg did not have a great weekend, man. Berg, I hope you're feeling better. I've been trying not to bug him on Discord, but the guy is probably sick to death of me by now. Bucket? Where'd the buckets go? Bucket. There's, and bucket. One's better than nothing. Okay. Oop, let's get some water. Mr. Wilpon, I love making auto-smelting lumber axes and go bananas on those giant trees raining charcoal. That is actually an idea. It's a notion. I'm actually just going to get you. I like having a 2x2 infinite water source as opposed to a 3x1, if that makes any blinking sense. Because when you do a straight line, three blocks across, you have to aim for that middle square in order for it to refresh properly. And I always do that wrong. Let's do that. There we go. No problem. Oh, there's my other bucket. Genius. I'm going to put extra dirt there. I'm going to got a ton of those. Let's turn that into a petal. I just need one. Oh, I have petals there. I'm smart. I think it's that. Hey! And of course, now I need to have one of those buckets handy. We're going to put that there, and I'm just going to go. There we go. Let's just keep that on hand. We might need that. Who knows? And okay, Petal Apothecary is taken care of. Now we have to make the pure daisy. It's not only the most basic, but also the most important flower. We're gonna have to make a couple of these. Berg says it's okay. I have duct tape. I shall know peace. First time I can see the live stream in weeks. Hey, low res gamer, what's going on? Off work early for a change. You know, I do actually have some evening live streams. Thursday evenings, 8 p.m. Central Standard. What time zone are you? Low res. See, I can Twitch as well, says Wilpon. Yeah. Berg will tell me if I'm bugging him. Okay. So we want to make two of these. I like having one for wood and one for stone. We are going to need some smooth stone. That's a thing. Okay, so I need some white petals. Mystic white petals. Do I have some? I think I need 2 of those. Because each one yields 4. And, oh, I remember what I like doing. Hang on a sec. There we go. See, now you can't get to 2 of the squares, which means it'll always replenish. This is one of these things I really love about the, like, some of the interfaces. Oh, I need seeds. That have improved since the last time I really used Botania. This is awesome. Just staring at it and it says, hey, this is what you've got. And if you add seeds to the equation, you're going to get one of these things. I love that kind of simplicity. You're in Eastern, so 9 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. your time on Thursday nights, we do this again. Just FYI, low res. Effect 2.0, what's going on, man? Everybody needs to make sure and keep your eyes on Effect 2.0. He's starting a record career. He is going to be a singing sensation. Actually, I can use this with that. And let's get this. I'm gonna get some logs and get this stuff started. Whoops. That's the wrong place. I'm gonna get all the rest of this and put it here. Let's go back to the house. I need to get some smooth stone. Are thistle seeds good to use in the Botania mod? Thistle seeds? What are thistle seeds? Cuts? Any clue?
Nope, but probably yes.
Oh, we already have some. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to assume yes.
Vasky's done some pretty good Regex stuff to make sure that pretty much every seed you could imagine, that any kind of thing that tries to be a seed is probably going to be accepted.
Let's get 2 more of these, 1 more seed. We're going to hit this up. Let's see. I heard that. Oh, it's changing. Awesome. So now what I want to do is get, bucket. Oh, yes, bucket. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I can just look at it, give it a second. I know I have 4 petals in there. I don't know what color those petals are, but I know I have 4 petals in there. Add some seeds. Boom! And now I can get this. Put that right there. This is going to get turned into cobblestone. Oh, well. Let's... We can put that in there. Get 8. And okay, we can let those change now. I do. Let's see, it can't be powder. It has to be petals. What do I have a ton of? I have a ton of those. I'm gonna get these and turn them into petals. And I'm just gonna, what is it, shift right click? Yep, right there. I'm gonna put one there. Put one there. Get a little bit of lighting around here. There we go. A little bit of lighting around the space for when it does get dark. Awesome. And we're getting started on our resources. And again, for anybody that thinks I'm a pro at this kind of stuff, not even close. I barely know what I'm doing with this mod. Okay. So. Oh, wait a minute. No. I need a... Oh, okay, wait a minute. I just read something I didn't know. Petal Apothecary does just that. This block, when placed in the world and given some water by use of the water bucket, can accept any mystical petals thrown into it, releasing their energies. Tossing in a full bucket will also fill the apothecary with water. Okay, quite a few... Oh, instead of water, one can place lava in this block. If that is done, it will serve as a brazier and incinerator, destroying all items that come in contact with it. So that means you can actually get one of these things and put lava in it and use it as a lighting source, AE lighting source, and an incinerator, which I think is awesome. I didn't know you could do that with the Petal Apothecary. That's awesome. Any or dictionary logs should work, Chris. Yes. Actually, my name is a wordplay on how I play games. Oh. I give up on pretending to even have a clue what I'm doing, says Berg. 100%. I'm just a guy, man. I just kind of go through the loop. It looks pro to me, says Effect. Yeah, the rubber wood won't work. There are some mod woods that will not work. I actually don't think forestry specialty trees will work, but I'm not sure. Okay, so we have this stuff, pure daisy. So now we can make a wand, the living wood twig, which will be the start of our starter kind of a tool. A few other blocks can also be purified by placing them around the flower. While not as unique and essential as the living blocks, you can turn netherrack into cobblestone. I didn't know that. Ice into packed ice, water into snow. That's interesting. I wonder how you put water around it. So we could put down ice blocks and turn it into packed ice, which doesn't melt. That's cool. Soul sand into sand. Netherrack into cobblestone. That's actually, I think that's new. I don't know for sure, but I think it's new.
Interesting for survival in the nether.
Yeah, exactly.
Take a flower with you.
Oh, that's an interesting point, actually. Yes, you could turn netherrack into cobblestone and soul sand into sand. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a mana pool thing that you had to make, right?
Yeah, out of 5. Not 5, yeah, 5. 5. Living rock.
Okay, so there's the that's the runic altar. Oh gosh, so many recipes. Nope.
Yep, mana pool.
Yeah. Okay, let's.
New subscriber.
Hey, the Termite72. Thank you very much for subscribing. I do not have Twitch alerts yet. I am going to be working on that this evening, so I'll have both alerts. All the alerts all the time. Get all these going, which means now I think if we go over here, it's just that. Okay, yeah, mana pool. I have no clue. I'm going to put it right there. I think I can do a runic altar right next to it, and it will automatically draw from it, I think.
Nope.
No. I have
Unless
to have
that's changed, needs to have a spreader pointing into it. You also
Has to-
need a spreader of flowers.
Yeah, well, we're still going to have some flowers that will generate power, yes. Okay. Mana spreader. Why is this? It seems like there's bits of the book that are missing. Like, I remember in the start, in this starting area, basics and mechanics, the actual mana pool was listed here previously. Now it's got Terra Steel here. Why is Terra Steel considered an early game thing? That seems a little off. I'm going to go ahead and make one of these so we can get one on our bar. I'm going to put all the rest of this back. I'm going to do another batch of...
General misc category rather than that, and there's a mana manipulation category that you should be looking in or whatever.
Yeah, we need to... Doot. I'm having to read this book and chat at the same time. Okay, let's bring this up real quick.
Vagrant Vision has been requested.
Oh, it's probably our seg. He loves that stuff. Let me switch over real quick. Give it a second, folks. Boom, there we go. Now I need to add, I just realized, let's do this, and I'm going to put it right over here-ish. You get to look at the wonderful book. Why are you hiding in the... What on earth are you doing, Cuts? It looked like you were hiding in the actual block. It's weird. Anyway. Hey, look at the wonderful book in Vagrant Vision. It's a lot more boring, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Jackman, go check out Dr. Raychard's Surviving an IC2 series, says Preacher. Hey, Dark Preacher, when did you sneak in? Also, hi, Gears226. What's happening? So yeah. You want to talk about confusing? Let's look at the actual flower drawer. Ta-da! There's a black one, a white one, and a whole bunch of grays. It's basically what it comes down to. He wanted to be a bee. That's a good guess, Berg. I do think he needs some purification, but that's a different argument. So yeah. Okay, that stuff is done, I think. Yes. Living wood. Doot. Someday, I will have a thing that uses a small refined storage system to auto place. I'm not going to do that right now. Let's do a whole bunch of living rock. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We're going to let that process. And I need to look at, okay. Mana manipulation. Here we go. The mana pool. Mana spreaders. A diluted mana pool. Oh, that's new. Okay. No, it's not new. It's probably been there. Yeah, you can get, once you fill it up to a certain extent, you can throw iron ingots into it or ender pearls and turn them into mana pearls. I would rather use ender pearls for stuff than diamonds because we have ender pearls coming out of our ears, proverbially speaking. Okay, mana spreader, that's what I need. Where's the recipe? There we go. So, okay, I need some gold ingots over here. I'm going to bring some iron over. And I probably need to go get some extra ender pearls. Mr. Wilpin. Oh, look at the time, 2200, bedtime. See you later, Wilpin. Thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate it. Let's go back to the old base, and I'm going to get just several stacks, probably 4 stacks of ender pearls. This is where we grow them. Oh, no, not ladder. How much do you have? Oh, you're out. Okay, let's get a whole bunch more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do go through ender pearls in this machine a little bit quicker than we used to now because we go through power a lot more quickly. Because we have a lot of things. Ah, no. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring 4 back with me. It's almost like turning off the color control in the TV set, says Chris Jackman. Yep.
Bit different. You'd see the difference if the two were side by side, but yeah.
Yeah, it is a bit different. It's actually not 100%. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I need gold. I need gold. Gold. Let's do, I don't know. I really probably don't even need half a stack. Iron. We have so much iron. I'm just going to get 2 stacks because reasons. And it's nighttime. Almost. I'm going to kerplonk. Yeah, the diluted pool, I do believe, is actually in the 1.7.10 version. I just don't know if its uses have changed. That might be different. Don't know.
It's still a pool with just a smaller capacity, as far as I understand.
Oh, crap.
I mean, the recipe for it now is just the same shape, but with living rock slabs.
Right. Coal. That's what I forgot.
The only time I would see particularly wanting to use that is if you have a system where relies on redstone comparator output of a pool, and you want it to be more responsive than having a bazillion mana in it to make it fill up.
A bazillion mana.
It's like 10 million or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, so we have some supplies. Supplies. We are going to get none of those. We need one of those. I need a petal. And I need, I think it was 6 living wood. We're going to do kabam, kabam. That, which means we can actually do... Get the twig. Oh, it's got a pumpkin on the side. How do you... What? Is there a different key for changing the mode on this thing now? It used to be shift right click. Is it different now? Is it a hotkey or what? Does Botania have hotkeys now? Combat, dark steel. No, probably not. Oh, wait a minute. No, this thing's not done yet. I have to get this thing. Duh. It's not useful yet. And what is it? I do... Doing more of them. Right. I really am out of touch on this. Good grief. Don't need that many. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do boop, boop, boop. Put those on either side. Now it's useful. Hooray. There we go. So that is now officially shooting at that, which means we can move on to getting a flower that generates mana. Mana star. What? Creating a mana star and placing it next to your pool will have it shine red if there's a loss or blue if there's a prize. That's pointless. It's lost on me. Generating flora. Okay, this is what we're looking for. The endo flame. You smell. Oh, wait a minute. Let me catch up on chat here real quick. Yeah, right click. I forgot to make it an upgrade. Hey, Sikander, what's going on, man? Yeah, it's not a. Is a don't. Yeah, it wasn't a wand yet. I did a pink base. What? What are you talking about?
Didn't you? Not a pink base, but like a pink house or something.
Where? Oh, I have done that before. Yeah. Yep.
Not recently, just a long time ago, because you did it for me, because I like pink.
Yeah. That was oh gosh, I think I did that back in 1.6.4 or early in 1.7.2 and 10. I used what's it called? Not acacia wood. There is a kind of a wood that comes in biomes of plenty. Eucalyptus. That's what it was. Eucalyptus wood. Yeah. It was pink.
That was Natura, was it not?
Was it Natura? No, was it Natura or Biomes of Plenty that had pink eucalyptus? My tongue doesn't work today. Had pink eucalyptus wood. Was that Natura?
I think so.
I can't remember.
I'm not totally sure. I mean, you can always look now. We have BOP on.
The who?
No, it was not Biomes of Plenty, because we have that on now.
Yeah, BOP eucalyptus wood. Well, I don't know. What color is that? You folks can tell me.
Oh, the rainbow eucalyptus. It's like a brown with little specks.
Hang on, I still have Vagrant Vision up. Nobody can tell anyway. Yeah, that's the BOP eucalyptus. I think the one I was looking for is lighter. I think. Anyway, whatever.
Well, I mean, regardless, that's brown with different specks. Yeah. It's a crazy tree. Looks like someone threw paint at it.
What, the BOP
rainbow
one?
eucalyptus. It's a real thing, and it looks like someone's like just thrown a load of buckets of paint and they've run down the tree.
Gross. The endoflame is a very rudimentary generating flower. It will absorb any combustible items or blocks dropped on the vicinity, albeit only one at a time, and burn through the item, generate mana while the fuel lasts. The amount of time it takes to burn through an item is roughly half of the time a furnace would. There's a small... What? I saw that. Where are you? Oi.
Ah!
Yep. Mr. Skeleton says hi. You're dead, Mr. Skeleton. Ha ha. Wait, I don't need that. Don't care about those. Don't care. Actually, I do care about the bones. The bones. Let's put that back. I really don't need the sword out constantly. We can put that up and we can get back to reading. A few small caveats. The endoflame will not burn anything that returns a byproduct. As an example, lava buckets, they have an empty bucket as a byproduct. Furthermore, the flower can only hold fuel equivalent to that of 4 times a block of coal. So, okay. So I need 2, let's see, brown, mystical red, and light gray. Let's see. That's light gray. 1, I think.
Brown, yeah, pointy one.
Yeah, and then I need, oh gosh, I've already forgotten. What was the other one? Red. Red.
One down and right.
What? They have tooltips.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to sort through them all. You can.
I do have to scan through them, yes.
Getting to know the icons, the shapes.
Yeah. Some of them I do actually know. Some of them I don't. There are ones I forget. Orange. There's blue and another one that I always get confused. Okay. Yeah, whatever. So now I need...
The cyan one's not very cyan. It's very much similar to the light blue. So they're always... You keep forgetting which one's which at the first glance.
Yeah, put one of those in, and then... Yeah. Both of those in. We get Anseed. We toss it in there. Kaboom! And we have an endoflame, which means now I can do... Oh, I'm just going to plonk it down there-ish. I'm going to get a single block of coal. And just... There we go. Woo! And I can aim at this, and it shows the nearest spreader that it's aiming for, which is perfect. So now, that means I could get one of these and put it right here, and get another one and put it like right here-ish, so they don't cross. I don't think they cross grab. I'm not sure. Probably can. I could probably just cluster them up. That's fine. Okay, what was this? A red, a light gray, and 2 browns, which means we can actually just go ahead and make another one. Yep, there we go. We get this. We go ahead and we convert this, and we should have a light gray, a red, and, oh yeah, there's no water. There we go. Brown petal, light gray, doesn't matter what order they're in, I don't think. We get one more seed. Blam. Always keep the bucket full. I'm just going to put this right there-ish. There is no rhyme to a reason for what I do. I'm just sticking them down on the ground somewhere. So I'm going to grab it. There we go. So now we're generating even more mana. There we go. There we go. This thing is filling up at a meager pace. Okay. Hang on a sec. Let me... I have a watermelon, strawberry, Powerade, and animal crackers, says Fergosaurus Rex. Sounds like you're set, man.
What on earth?
Oh, hey, Super Dave, 4054. What's going on, man? What do you mean, what on earth? What's wrong?
Oh, hey, they shoot all fire particles now.
Hello, werewolves. I feel bad for that. Arseg is the guy that stands next to the front door to the party and makes sure everybody gets greeted. He likes to make sure people feel included. Sandpaper tongue and cat food breath. Dude, Dark Preacher, that cat gets a little too friendly with your beard. I mean, ugh. Hey, Tristark, what's going on? Subscribe on YouTube. No, that's a typo that I originally make, and then people told me to correct it. When I corrected it, everybody said, no, wait, don't correct it. It's a great inside joke, so it stayed there. So yeah, okay. So we are now officially making mana. Let me think. I might just cluster a 2x2. Oh wow, that's a little irksome. I gotta say. Cuts, did you notice this?
Yeah.
If you look at this flower very, very closely, it's not centered on the block anymore.
Yes, they're random, like with like all the vanilla flowers.
Really? That was not the case in 1.7.10.
No, but they are now.
Yeah. Oh god, that's gonna drive me nuts quietly. Woo! Okay, I do have some of this particle stuff around. I'm not seeing a lot of lighting put off by those things. I don't think the particles emit light.
No.
I think they're supposed to though, right?
No.
The petals. You right click on the ground. Remember?
Oh right. No, I don't know. I thought they just twinkled.
No, they're supposed to be a lighting source, and I put one right here, and it's not lighting sourcing, and this one was not, and this one was not. They're dark. So...
Wait. What?
What?
Are they even a thing anymore?
Hang on.
Is that even a thing that you put them through the... No, apparently not.
Mystic flowers. Right click a petal on the ground to will bury it and have it emit particles. I believe that was a lighting source once upon a time. At least I thought it was.
It doesn't seem to be anymore at the very least.
We have worse problems to deal with. Okay, so we're generating some mana. I'm actually going to go ahead. Let's see if we do... Already forgotten. Go me. It is a light gray, a red, and 2 browns. I think I'm going to do that. And a light gray. Whoop, wait a minute. And a red. I think that's going to be enough for 2 more. Okay, so we do that. 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 I'm going to need 1, 2 more seeds. Kablam. Water bucket. Those 2. That. I hope I got that right. Yep, I did. Yay! Okay. So now we have 2 more endoflames, which means I can just kind of put those right there. Get 2 of these. Not 3, not 4, but 2. I'm going to put... It should be one of these flowers grabs it. Oh, no. Never mind. They're all grabbing bits of it, I guess. There we go. Mana's being generated. It's magic. Literally. Thought to get it to glow. Don't you have to craft it together with glowstone dust? That is actually making the flowers that glow, and you might be right. Maybe that's what I'm confusing it with S-dubs. That's a good point. Also, Beck says, okay, so what's new? Botania adds glimmering flowers. Those act as lighting sources. Yeah, Chris Reynolds is right. And S-dubs is right. I'm getting them backwards. You have to get the flower and mix it with a little bit of glowstone dust, and you could put those on the little floating ground or whatever, you know? So you can have a flower that lights up a space, and it's on the little floating island, kind of a bit of dirt. I always liked those things. I thought they were cool. You could use them with the to make vertical structures of the flowers that absorb water. They're now gone. Okay, so now, in order to generate a blast of mana, one might in fact... Oh, no. Intropenium. Nope, not doing that one. That is the actual flower that generates mana based upon TNT. Maybe...
Well, any explosions. Yeah.
Any explosions, yeah. Gormarillus is the one you can actually make like cakes and food, and it eats them up.
Well, the Kekamurus is specialized for cakes.
Oh, the cake. Okay, yeah, the Gormarillus is the one that just eats food. The Kekamurus is specifically you put a cake down next to it and it nibbles little bits of the cake off to generate mana. Any other food it finds, it'll also devour, but not create any mana from it.
Yeah, if you overfeed it.
Okay, so you can only generate a single food at a time. But the higher the saturation, I think. Steak will take 4 seconds to digest. A carrot will take 2. A loaf of bread will take 2, and so on and so forth. Oh, this is when we start getting into Runic Altar stuff. Woo! Let's back up. Okay, so Hydrangea acts as a liquid-based passive generator. It will suck up, but these do exist still, but they wilt, right?
No.
Yeah, if I remember right, they wilt, and there's a specific kind of a seed that we have to make. Oh gosh, where is it? It's a seed that you use. Overgrowth seeds. No, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which can be used to enchant a piece of grass via right-clicking in the world, creating enchanted soil. Flowers that are rooted on the enchanted soil will function at double normal speed. There's one problem, though. No known method for creating these exists. They have been allegedly spotted by historians in ancient structures and temples. Okay, we can't make those. We have to find them as loot. Unfortunately. Pasture seeds. Tall grass. Right, it's possible to create pasture seeds. So you get grass, you get with shears, and okay. We don't need to worry about pasture seeds right now. Let's go all the way back up to the top. Let's go to generating flora. So, okay, hydrangeas and like solarium flowers or whatever, those are still a thing. But we have decay, I'm pretty sure, turned on for those, which means that after a while, they will basically just turn into...
There is no setting. Hydrangea is the only passive flower left, and there's no setting to turn off the wilting.
Okay, yeah. So that's one of the new things, basically. I can speak gibberish, that's about it. What?
Someone came in with a Cyrillic name. We were discussing languages.
Oh, yeah. Cyrillic is awesome. My dad used to speak. He tried to learn Cyrillic. He could speak Russian using Roman alphabet stuff, but once you start dealing with the actual Cyrillic alphabet, you have like 36 characters or something. It's crazy. I always go for the Thermalily. Wait a minute. I'm forgetting which one that one is.
Lava.
Right. Okay, so as expected, the flower will absorb lava around it, same height as it, and will create mana. That's something to think about. After absorbing the lava, the flower will produce mana for around 45 seconds. After it stops, it needs a bit of time, around 5 minutes to cool. Hey, wait a minute. Blood magic lava ritual.
Yep.
Do you think we have the LP, consistent LP influx?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Do you want to? Okay, I know what I'm doing. Hang on a sec. Thermalily. We're going to want to make a non-flammable place, probably using some just smooth stone or something. Let's see. I'm just going to do... I wonder, do you remember how big that ritual is?
Tiny. I think. The lava one was not big.
Okay.
I think it was 3x3 or something.
Okay. I thought I remembered it being 3x3, but I couldn't remember. What are the odds I can convince you of getting some of the prep work for getting that ritual set up? I didn't mean to do that.
I'm currently busy building things.
Uh-oh, what are you building?
Ooh, mystery.
Ooh, Mr. Damn you, cuts. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to have to actually go down one more because the ritual is going to be under it, and I want it... I want it on this level, I think. Okay, do we have the tools? We should have the tools to make rituals, right? Yeah, ritual divine.
Well, I mean, we've made several rituals.
Yeah, that's what I
Like
thought.
the Well of Suffering.
Laying of the filler, crash of the timberman, hymn of siphon, assembly of the high alt. Wow, there's tons of new rituals. I don't know. Gate of the fold. Serenade of the Nether. That should be it, right?
No,
Yeah, 4 fire
I don't
rolls.
think so.
Yeah, isn't that it?
Oh, it might be.
Yeah.
I've gained a new name. I'm going to check it in the book, though. Oh, wait, there's no documentation in the book. Never mind. Actually, I say that. It does give a brief description of what they do, but...
Where sanguine sign. Wait a minute.
That's the one.
Do I have blood magic? What? Gathering of Forsaken Souls.
That's the
Nope.
one that we were using for the growing the crystals.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. The Architect, the Blood Kin. What's the Architect is... Nope. I'm looking for rituals. That's not the right thing. There we go. The Ritual Master. Serenade of the Nether. There we go. Generates a source of lava from the Master Ritual Stone. Yep, that's it. Boop. I love my multi-book. It's super useful. Ooh, it even remembers where I was. Oh, that's awesome. Serenade of the Nether is 3x3, says Chris Reynolds. Thank you very much. Actually, I have yet to test if C and B is still prone to fire. Do we? I think chisels and bits will catch fire, won't it? Can't remember.
I don't know, but I've got a great big place where you definitely should not test it.
You mean the chalet?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody said, Tristark says, nah, put the lava set up in the wooden house. It'll be fine.
That depends entirely how you define fine.
I'm just listening and trying to understand what he's talking about. What? Go away. Okay, fine. Time to fly. Woo! Let's do that. Do we have any? Let's see. There's. I need 4 of those. And I need him. Oh, gosh. Leave me alone. I swear. Actually, I try not to swear, but whatever. Gosh darn it. There we go. And thank you for sleeping. Oh, that was Soren. Never mind. Not going to thank him.
I can't tell where his day on the ground.
Oh, you're building underground. Let's see. Speedrun master. Master. Ritual. Can I just get any 4? I can. Ritual stones. And some obsidian. Do we have some obsidian here? We do.
No, I have obsidian on me.
We got some here.
I got like 2 stacks on me.
What on earth are you doing? Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Turns out
I don't have the obsidian on me because of what I'm doing. I just still had it on me from when I was doing the runes and stuff.
Okay, so in theory, I can do that. Okay, awesome. That's down. Oh, which means we can get this dirt. Actually, I'm going to put this ritual divinery thing back. We should have an activation doodad. Ritual tinkerer. Is that what we use now? No. Node router. What do we use to activate?
We have a stone.
An activation? Rune activation
Yeah.
thing? Am I just missing it? Am I not seeing it?
It's the one that's not round. It's like a wider at the top, kind of pointy crystal, taller than it is wide.
Taller than it is wide.
Oh no, it changed shape, didn't it? It's next to the sacrificial dagger, I think.
Oh, weak activation crystal. Ooh, that's not. That looks like a blood shard lit or something like that to me. Okay, so now what we can do is we put that there. I think. Trying to remember if we want to do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's on. Hooray! Now we need to make a Thermalily.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, no kidding.
And this has been changed back to no longer require Alfheim knowledge.
A rune of fire, a rune of earth, and some
Oh yeah, back to being cheap.
rune of earth. Okay, we do have to make a runic altar though. That is a thing. So that's going to be the next step we're going to have to do before we can do this. Let's go back to... Nope. Runic altar. This is where we needed an ender pearl. We get 1. Awesome. We're going to get some of this stuff, and I think... Yep. We're going to put this there, this over it. We have a runic altar. And we can now, I think, put that there. We have to get a mana splitter between here and there, though, unfortunately. Which means I'm going to need one of those. That. One of those. And we're going to do zap, zap. Oh, wait a minute. Do I need to put the mana spreader over? I think I need to put it over the mana pool, right? Crap.
No, just adjacent.
Okay. Yeah, okay. It's aimed into that. Okay, we'll catch up on chat. Botania has a gun. What? Modded Minecraft has completely spoiled me from vanilla. The creativity of the devs out there is fantastic, says KC118. I agree, KC. Derek Preacher says, yeah, I don't touch Psi. Never took algebra in high school. Got an algebra waiver for my job in the Marines. Preacher, that's one of the reasons why I think Psi is so advanced and so hard for me. Is specifically because it is... I never got that far in terms of my math skills in school. That should do one at a time. Okay, there we go. Awesome. So that's generating mana again. We were going to do something. I have to make a generating flora, Thermalily. Okay, Rune of the Earth. Ooh, okay. That is a mushroom of some kind, mana powder. What's mana powder? Oh, that's redstone. Okay, that's not bad. And a mana steel ingot, which is basically iron, if I remember right. I'm going to get one of these. I didn't realize I needed redstone for out here. Can I? Okay.
I'm pretty sure that, yeah, mana powder is any type of the flower powder, redstone, glowstone, sugar, gunpowder.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, heck, I have a whole bunch of this extra flower powder. Hey, you're right. Cuts is awesome.
There are 20 pages of recipes in NEI. Oh, sorry, JI.
Close enough. Okay, I do need some mushrooms, though. And I can't remember. We had some somewhere. I can't remember where. Oh, there's a whole bunch of seeds I need to take with me. I may as well have those over there. Let's go back up to the main base real quick and look for mushrooms. Maths is hard, says Berg. I 100% agree. See, when I get over here, I can get my wireless thing. Actually, yeah, it's a fine place for it. Boop. And I don't have to worry about bothering cuts, which is awesome. Awesome. Okay, mushroom. Yeah, we do have some. I'm actually going to put one of those in there. Let's leave one of those there and take the rest back with me because I'm stingy. I need to take a week of streaming and just do nothing but mod it and learn more. Actually, yeah, in fact, I am going to be getting back into modded, I need to be getting back into mod guides. I'm so far behind on doing mod guides, and I put it off for a while because, to be honest, mod guides aren't easy. So, let's see, a block of coal. I already have that. Maybe, periodically, I will recruit you to help me, and we can both learn. So now what I do is I think I right-click. I don't need all these things. Let's do that. Oh, see? I love the little progress bar thing. This is awesome. The little circle that fills in. That is very easy for me to get and to understand. Here, let's go to Vagrant Vision for a while. Woohoo! I think I just... Yeah, okay. Wait a minute. Is that a block of... That is. Okay, hold on. Living rock, I think that is. And then... Easy. That's not bad at all. I like that. That's cool. We go back one step. We have fire that we need to do. And that is going to be another one of these. And... Oh, God. Oh, I dyed it. Did I? I think I dyed the mana pool. I'm going to leave it on Vagrant Vision so you guys don't know. Yeah, I have an angel ring from extra utils. That's how I'm actually flying. See you later, Effect. Famous last words. Black and white again. Yep, says Mortec. Yeah, this is Vagrant Vision, top left corner.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's very red.
Oh, okay, so I accidentally dyed it. Whoops. I don't think it makes a difference. Whatever. There we go. I need one of these. Oh, I already have one of those. Let's put it on the bar. I'm going to put that on there. That on there. I need a nether brick and some gunpowder and nether wart. Well, the nether wart's like literally right there. Gunpowder and a nether brick. I'm 100% sure we have some of that back here. Yeah, that's how I actually ran into Dark Preacher. That's how I brainwashed him into joining Grimco. He did a video with me on Mind Stones. Him and Shads did. Okay, gunpowder. I'm just gonna get, I don't know, quarter of a stack. We're gonna do brick. Half stack. We got tons. Those endo flames are still generating off of those 4 coal blocks that I put in there. Well, most of them are. I see one that's not doing anything. So let's just... Oh, it is. Never mind. Okay. I don't want to mess with them because I don't know how much of a... Okay, that boom means it is ready for me. It is crafting. This is awesome. I love this system. It's great. So I just right click and then get my wand. Right click. I have 2 of those now. You get them in batches, which means now we can back up 1 step, and I need an orange, and a red. Brown, blue, magenta, lime, light gray. Once upon a time, I used to worry about, oh, there's red. Orange. I used to worry about actually alphabetizing those. Made it a little bit easier.
When you have a moment.
Oh. Did you finish something? What'd you do? Cuts, what did you do? Yeah. I'm wondering how I should ask. Uh-oh. We're going over to the house. He's burned down half of it. He's going crazy. What is spruce trap door? Oh my god. Ah! Okay, there's a very long hole. And then, wow, what is this for?
Over here.
Oh, this is where you're moving the power stuff to.
These are new ones, actually. But yes.
So you're going to... Okay, cool. This is awesome. This is our extra utils power to fuel stuff like our rings and whatnot. I'm going to have to get into the ones that I placed from over there and like move them over here or something. Or place some of the ones over here. Your choice. This is cool.
Yeah, so far it's all done. I just think this is a good place to have the new power stacks and whatever.
Yeah, we're going to need another spot like this underground, kind of out of the way, but still within the chunk loader upstairs, so that I can move the endogenic generator stuff, because it's going to be kind of ugly. That's awesome.
I just realized that
What?
like that half of that room is not in chunk load area.
Meh. Once we get all the stuff from the other base, we can move the chunk loader over there, over to here. So it won't matter. How many cups of sugar does it...
Basically, the whole house can be loaded.
Yes, exactly. Wait, I missed something. How many cups of sugar does it take to get to the moon? What?
That would be a lot of cups of sugar.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of cups of sugar. Oh, Donny Mims is actually now in a better connection back at home.
I mean, it took an awful lot of hydrogen and oxygen, and they're the most fuel efficient... Yeah, the most mass efficient fuel we know.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's get back to making this thing again. I need an orange, and a red. I'm going to go back to color footage so you people can see. Okay, so I need... Wait a minute.
If the Earth was 20% heavier, it would be impossible for us to get to space with rocketry.
That's weird and interesting.
At the moment, it says that in order to... for every kilo that you add to a rocket or whatever, you need 1.6 kilos of fuel. And that compounds. So you're adding another 1.6 kilos of fuel, and that requires 1.6 times as many kilos of fuel. The only reason things can get up into space now is that they get lighter as they go because they burn the fuel.
I misclicked and wiped out a whole chunk of farming. Okay.
Whoops.
Let me correct these real quick, otherwise it's gonna bug me. Carrots, seeds.
Whoa, diagonal and everything.
Yep. Boop. It is a great way to do fast farming. However, comma, I didn't mean to do that. Let's put that there, that there.
Fast farming, but not that fast.
Yeah. Okay. So now we have a Thermalily. I go like that. And it goes nom nom and eats some lava and starts generating a massive swat of lava. I mean, of mana. Woo!
Yeah, but it'll take like 5 minutes before it does it again.
Yeah, it'll be eating on that for a while. So now I have, since we do these in batches, I have one of those, one of those, one of those. I think I need orange, orange, red. Right, so I still need one more. It was over here somewhere. Yep, orange. Okay, awesome. See, as long as the flower positions don't move within the chest, I'm fine. Toss, toss. I actually did keep and seed. We do that. Let's see if I can manage to actually get water in it and not all over the floor this time. Boop. Okay.
Oh, Enderman, stealing the dirt, stealing our grass blocks.
There we go.
How terribly rude.
I love how they smoke. It's awesome. And suddenly, we're rolling in the mana. Woo! Goofy movie. Come on, kids, watch some cartoons. Cuts wasn't. Oh, it said, good Lord, Cuts wasn't kidding about how red that pool is. Yeah, I had it on vague remission the whole time. Whoops. Takes 2.5 stacks of apple juice to get to the moon in Galacticraft in 1.7.10. Had a friend do that in mod sauce once, says Dark Preacher. Bergam, you can throw the bucket of water to fill the apothecary. Oh, yeah, but do I get the bucket back?
Yeah, drops the empty bucket.
Oh, it's not bad. Okay. So
That's the way it's meant to be automated. You drop a full bucket on it and pick up the filtered, pick up the empty bucket.
Oh, here's an interesting note. I used the water when the water accidentally cleared out the farm. I actually did get the verdant sprigs from it the right way. So
Yeah, because the block was broken.
yeah, it's interesting. It's not the right click thing. I'm gonna do. Oh, let's put that there. Actually,
Yeah, no. The problem was that Pam's right click thing didn't send the event that says give me the extra stuff for when the block's broken.
right. Okay, so we're at 1 hour and 40 minutes. We have 2 Thermalilies and 4 Endoflames. We actually do have some mana generation going on. Technically speaking, the Endoflames the Thermalilies will be our kind of quote-unquote passive because we are burning LP to get that. However, it is such a slow rate because we have a Well of Suffering over there. So we're basically set for... I think I can put... Let me toss some more. There is such a thing as overloading these Endoflames. And it said 4 blocks of coal is the tops. So I'm just going to leave 4 blocks of coal. So I want to make another set of these. I'm not going to do them right now, but that way we'll have 4 Thermalilies. And we won't have to worry about... I probably want to put a layer of glass over this. That's something to think about. Yeah, I'll worry about it later. I want to put a layer of glass over the lava at least. Okay, how are we coming along? Yeah, we're coming along nicely. Awesome. Okay. I want to go over here to the tree farm, even if it's not running. Actually, that's something to consider. Boop. Go down here. Oh, hello, Mr. Cow. Why are you down here? Let's put that back and see what happens. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm going to get full stack of some kind of wood. Don't care what, because it's going to get transformed anyway. Ah! That will bug me. So I'm going to straighten it out, because I'm that kind of a person. Okay. There we go. Awesome. So one thing I love about turning things into, purifying them with the pure daisy and turning them into living wood or living stone, it doesn't actually matter what kind of wood you throw in there because it's going to get changed into a different kind anyway. So it's a great kind of an upcycling thing. You can make 4 more as well in place than where the dirt is, Vagram, says Chris Jackman. Actually, the ritual specifically says, hang on a second, let's do shift, right-click. The Thermalily acts as a lava counterpart to the hydrangeas as expected. That does make me wonder, did the Thermalilies decay? Or no, because we're having to use lava? Anybody? Anyway.
I don't know whether they count as that or not. That is a good question.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to worry about that. After absorbing the lava, the flower will produce mana for around 45 seconds. After it stops, it needs a bit of time, around 5 seconds, to cool down before it can absorb more lava. So at most, it's going to be absorbing, we're going to be doing, if they do them separately, it's going to be 4 source blocks of lava per 5 minutes. The amount of mana the Thermalily produces during this period is extremely high, serving as a very functional flower for when a quick boost is needed. During the cooldown period, if the flower were to absorb any lava, it instead consumes it, generating no mana and having to wait 5 minutes from there to start over. So that means maybe this isn't good because it's cool. Ooh, that's bad.
Yep.
Uh-oh. These things might be on eternal cooldown. No, this one is particling and not smoking.
No, what it is like, what's their cooldown meant to be?
It's 45 seconds of generating... Wait a minute. It will produce mana for 45 seconds, and then it needs 5 minutes of cooldown. During the cooldown period, if the flower were to absorb any lava, it instead of consuming it, it generates no mana, and having to wait 5 minutes from there to start over, which to me sounds like the 5-minute cooldown resets if it absorbs lava during the cooldown.
It seems to be alright.
Yeah, but see, I'm seeing the far one is doing particles now. The near one is smoking. And when they're smoking,
Yeah, you just...
I think when they're smoking, they're in the cooldown phase. I'm gonna
Yeah,
assume
you just switched. It seemed to be fine.
The Thermalily is classified as a semi-automatable flower. I don't know what that means. Anyway, if you look at this, as expected, the flower will absorb lava around it in the same height as it to create mana, which to me indicates that the flowers have to be down here in these little holes. If I put them one up, the lava is not on the same height as the flower. That's how I read that, which means we cannot put 4 flowers on these top dirt blocks.
Not until you get the floating flowers, which aren't knocked over by liquids.
Somebody's making a joke about my hair. Hang on a sec. Oh, Donny Mims Bagram, did you get a haircut? No, Preacher has it almost right. The wife has a crank she can stick in my ear and just turn it, and it pulls all the hair in. It's great.
Oh, shush.
My hair works very well towards being cut. All the same or similar lengths. Like we do, you have clippers with little spacers on them. I can do 2 all over or do a 2 on the sides, 3 on the top, depending on the mood. It works very, very well. So it's basically about 20 minutes or less of her just, well, about 30 minutes, but still. It's not hard. Okay. So I'm going to assume these things are fine. They are emptying out.
As far as I can tell, it just looks like it goes on to cooldown after it does it.
It's basically like 45 seconds on, 5 minutes off. 45 seconds on, 5 minutes off. And during the 45 seconds on, you see sparkling when it's generating mana. And then it smokes in the cooldown, I think. That's the way I'm interpreting it. Okay. I don't know. We'll see.
As far as I can tell, all it does is it picks the block that it wants, it converts it into the timer, then sets on a cooldown afterwards. There's no extra logic beyond that. So yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's see, 89,751,174.95568827 cups of sugar to get to the moon, says Mr. Chilby.
Well, does that take into account how heavy the sugar is? Or are you just looking at the energy?
Just the energy, I think. Guitar Preacher says, like a reverse Play-Doh factory. Remember, it's in my hair. Pretty much, yeah. You just stick the crank in and it sucks it back in. It's great. Keep the crank talk offline. What? Found somebody that did the math for us. Yeah, never mind.
900 ticks on, 6,000 ticks off. So yeah, 45 seconds on, 5 minutes off.
Experience points are a form of magic of sorts. Oh, the Rosa Arcana can tap into and absorb the experience of players on the ground around it, turning it into mana. Experience can also be acquired from experience orbs in the world, not requiring the player be present. This method, however, is less efficient, productive-wise. It's interesting. Huh. Okay, so we could make a Rosa Arcana and like a, I don't know, a mob farm or something, but whatever. Narslimus. There's some sort of unbeknownst power in the universe that creates slimes. Oh, Narslimus. At seemingly random spots. Slime chunks, they call it. The Narslimus is a flower that has the ability to tap into that energy if placed down near a slime created by that power. It'll destroy it, collecting all the mana. Oh, so you could put this in a slime farm and generate mana that way. That's oddly specific. The Munchadoo is where we would put down next to a tree farm. I could actually do that. This flower outputs a hefty amount of mana per tree eaten. However, after it finishes eating all the available leaves, when left without anything, it'll take a break from doing so and will only be able to eat again after a bit over a minute. So there's a cooldown between trees. That's interesting. Yeah, hydrangeas act as a liquid-based passive generator. It will suck up still water in a 3x3 area around it on the same height, creating mana from it. The amount they produce is comparable to the end of flame. They also seem to function faster during rain. They're a fleeting flora and will decay over 1 hour of real-world time. So, okay, it specifically states the hydrangeas will decay. It does not say that about the Thermalilies. I therefore am going to assume the Thermalily is exempt from that rule.
Thermalily is passive flower, return false. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, awesome. If all else fails, ask Cuts to check the code.
Already have it open.
Yeah. You're really going to spoil me, Cuts. I swear. I'm going to have you next reset. You realize that, right?
Okay.
I'm
Hopefully
assuming,
it'll be a nicer land. It'll be a weird world for you to explore.
This time, I'm hoping, next reset, I'm thinking maybe we should go farther out from spawn, just from the start.
Well, you're going to have an interesting and different varied terrain to see if I get this finished.
Oh, ATG. Ooh, that'd be cool. Okay, so this is working. We are generating mana, which means now I think we could get into the depths of things. Let's step out of generating flora. Let's see, functional flora. Hopperhawks, exoflames. Utilizes mana to generate heat. You'd use these to speed up furnaces, and we got tons of electrical furnaces. Electrical! Fallen Canada. We could use that for a mild regeneration effect, but we've got blood magic, so on the hook, we don't really need to worry about that, right?
Well, I mean, it will cause problems if you try to use regeneration with blood magic.
I thought it was only like above a certain level, like regeneration 2 or 3. I thought like
I don't
1.
know, to be honest.
I thought 1 was fine. Okay.
The entire problem was that thing gave regen 3 before.
I figured it was not multiplicative, additive. I thought it was an additive effect. The more of those you had, the better you got. Okay, Jaded Amaranthus. Feeding it with mana from mana pools will have it quickly grow new mystical flowers around it. In any spots it can. Okay, so a redstone root. Oh, that's right. I need shears. Do I have some shears? I probably have some shears on me. Yep. I'm going to go get some tall grass real quick. Like That and that. Ah, there we go. Some of this is going to be usable. Some of it's going to be Botania stuff. Whatever. There's a sheep trapped in grounding. Or sheep. Okay. We can get that. Put it up. Let's go over here towards the lava. Let's see. Biomes of plenty, damp grass, short grass, medium grass. Meh, we already have a ton of hemp seeds. 3 usable pieces of grass. Okay. And redstone. We do. Wait a minute. Yep, we do need redstone for that. Okay. Be creative. Why not create the good old pressure plate connected to a that drops coal in the coal-eating flowers you already have thing? It says Be Creative 1979. That is actually a thing that I would like to do long-term. Right now, I'm less worried about it. I'm just getting started. I figure next episode, later this week, Thursday night, we will do some more refining of what we have and getting into some of the more advanced stuff where I can just either do a lever or a button. I like buttons instead of like the pressure plate thing. Wait a minute.
Simple answer. We have effectively unlimited life points. There's no reason why we couldn't just scale on lava.
Yes. Well, that's the other thing. We could scale up the lava and do more rituals and more thermalilies. I think that is going to be our best solution and all be all.
With our current setup, yes, definitely. That we don't have a thing automatically producing charcoal as fuel, and we do have lots and lots of life points with going nowhere. So yeah.
Yeah. Option number 2, we get an exoflame. We put it over here. We put a over here somewhere, and we run some mana over to it. We put a furnace, or just get a furnace in general, and then use the entire tree farm and cycle all the wood through that to make a massive charcoal factory. Could do that. However, since life points from blood magic are basically no object anymore, and it's taking up so little, it's like 400 points every 5.5 minutes. That's nothing. Or it's 4,000. I can't remember. That is nothing considering we actually have a significant, not massive, but ample source of life points right here. I'm thinking a Thermalily array, basically. That's my theory. Gabber asks, can I get a JEI cuts mod? Weird. Okay. Strange. Oh, it's raining. Hooray. And it's getting dark. I'm going to go over here and sleep.
Enderman starts scooting around like a madman.
Yep. Ah. What mode are you playing? Says Bonnie the Bunny. We are, well, I mean, this is survival mode. We're not doing creative. We are on a server that is a private whitelisted invite-only server called ForgeCraft. I see some guys that need to be bounced. Hang on a sec. 1, 2. Woo! Fly, creepers, be free. Be dead. Okay, awesome. That was easy to solve. So now what I need to do is we need to do, I think it is this and this. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to get some of those. I could put the rest up, actually, here. Okay, let's go back one step. Rune of Spring is, fire, water, 3 oak saplings, and wheat. I'm going to need, let's see. Let's do, actually I'll do 2 of those. I'm going to need 2 iron, 2 dust. Florapata. There we go. And for the fire one, gunpowder, another brick, and another wart. There's another brick. No. There's another wart. So let's do another wart, another brick, one of those, and gunpowder. Gunpowder? Yep, gunpowder. Now it is crafting. We got our living rock ready. Mechanical user, maybe. What? The only issue I had with the version was the version I had. Rivers always seemed. Wait a minute. Ooh, what? Let me go back up a little bit. Do you have anything able to swing a lumber axe in the pack? Yeah, we actually do have a couple of different mechanical users. Yeah, a tree farm would give both charcoal and leaves. Yeah, that's true. We could do a munchadoo on a tree farm, and there's a lot of different options, basically.
Yeah, I'm. This is an ATG thing with the rivers. I'm going to be ditching the rivers. They did not work very well. They never came out how I wanted them to. Frankly, Streams does a better job.
Let's do that. I actually like Streams. Streams is a pretty good mod. I used it in my 1.7.10 pack, my second one.
It's got some amusingly broken things with it right now, though.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, well, the water blocks that it uses look like water to the user, but because they are basically copying what the water block looks like and don't have a texture set for themselves properly,
Yeah.
Journey Map reads the texture of the block, sees the missing texture thing, averages the purple and black of the missing texture, and so on the minimap it's purple instead of blue.
That's a little weird. I'm going to go back here and make a fishing pole real quick. I need one for a rune of water. Let's do fishing pole. Take one, thank you. Clear the grid. I just get this and put it into the Runic altar, I think. Yep, there we go. It's making our water. We get this. This is going to give us a Jaded Amaranthus, which means we can get the actual mana from this and redirect it to, say, over here. And it'll just generate flowers for us, which will be awesome. We don't have to do batches of floral yada yadas on a regular basis. Okay, so now what we need to do is go back up a step again. I need wheat. I have some over here. I also have 3. Oh gosh, tree. 1, 2, 3. 1. There's my water thingy. So I need one of those. Let's put that down. One of those, one of those. 1, 2, 3. I need more. Actually, I'm going to get these. Living rock. This is probably going through our mana reserves. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to actually go over here. Yep, the endo flames have stopped. Those will just consume those. There we go. Those are set. The Thermalilies are still going strong. They go in bursts, but since those things are basically alternating. Okay, we do this. That. That's a little weird. That's bugged, I think. I got the runes of water and fire back. Okay. I'm gonna have to report that. I made a rune of spring and got the 2 runes I used as a part of it back.
Maybe that's a thing now.
I don't know. It's basically freebies. Okay, so now I need... Oh, one of these.
Maybe that's just a thing, so you craft one and they're just used for templating or whatever with the other items.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, no, they give it to you 2 at a time. So when you make 2 runes of water... when you make a rune of water, it does a batch of 2 at a time. That seems... Let's see. Purple, lime, and green.
Yeah.
Green. I need one of those. It's lime. Mystic purple flower. There we go. So I need one of those. One of those. One of those. I think. Which basically means we get seeds. This is gonna make something. Boom! I think you have my flower. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we can actually now plonk this down here. I'm going to get this. Do that.
No, they draw from nearby pools.
Oh, really? Oh, it's fine. Hang on a sec.
You can make a diluted pool or a normal one.
I just do. Oh, this might actually be a good point for a diluted pool. Is that, yeah. So we do this. Get a diluted pool. And let's do... Okay, that's filling up. Something's going to happen.
Time,
Oh.
honey.
Actually, no, that's not going to work. It wants a full pool.
Oh, what did you...
I broke it. Hang on a sec. Let's do this. Do this. We are at the 2-hour mark. Is that is filling up? Oh, maybe it's not. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't see enough.
Okay, so what happened there was, you shot the mana pool with the side spell, and I crashed.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Ooh, that's interesting. Hang on. I need to get rid of a... That just makes him go away. That's interesting. Mr. Cuts crashed. Okay. Ah, you have to bind it. Silly me. There we go. We're making flowers. Woohoo! Okay. Awesome. Now we have an unlimited source of mystical flowers. This is the way I like to do it. Okay. Chris and I are not so good at typing things. No, not time to go. Yes, exactly, Dunny Mums. I am sorry, but it is the 2-hour mark. The longer over the 2 hours we go, the longer it is for YouTube to process it. Probably Twitch, too. I do appreciate everybody bearing with me on this, getting some of the bugs and stuff set up and worked out for the Restream.io things, but it is nice to be able to have both chats on the screen at the same time so people can actually see what's going on and both sides can kind of interact with each other. There's a bot that they have that is supposed to repeat back and forth. Like Twitch chat will repeat over to echo over to YouTube and vice versa. I don't trust it yet, but we might test it tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. Central Time, same time zone as Chicago, we will be doing Grimco versus Dinosaurs, and we're probably going to reset the server because we have better set of mods. We had some bugs that kind of cropped up here lately, and a lot of people lost some dinosaurs and stuff, so we're going to reset the server. We're going to start over with a better set of mods, better set of settings. It's going to be nice. It's going to be fun. Stay tuned. And yes, we have all the flowers now, if you notice. See? This is just generating all the magical flowers we need. So now we just turn this on and off periodically by taking the mana spreader away, and we don't have to worry about it constantly generating flowers. But this is how we can actually get and stock up on all the flowers we need. It's awesome. I love it. The Jaded Amaranthus was a really good addition to Botania, and I really like it. Kralok says, bye-bye, YTG people. Preacher says, bye, Twitch people. So yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for swinging by. There is going to be a video out later today. Keep your eyes on it. I will see you folks later. Bye. Mr. Cuts.
Yes.
Before I forget, do you have any parting words of wisdom for our audience?
I'm going to have to go and send the bug report about that because that's a weird crash, that one. But other than that, not really.
I think it's funny that they're both Vazkey mods.
Yeah, but I mean, I understand why it's not something that would be easy to test because it was fine for you. You'd have to have another person there as a guinea pig.
Yes. No, I just think it's funny. Not like, oh, they should have caught that. I just think it's humorous that both bug reports would still end up going to the same author. So,
yeah. Well, it's convenient. You only have to send one.
What's the other mod involved? Well, see, that's yours also. Oh, okay. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. Catch you folks later. Have a good day. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.